release, right? Next question. Managaro. Yes, sir.
My video on.
Session proper చూపిస్తుంటా
Please help check help chess help chess help chess check help help check help check check help check help check hello chess hello check hello check hello check
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Apollo family, I'd like to inform you that our beloved chairman has arrived. Also, there are pop sockets available next to the corporate lounge. Don't forget to collect it after the event. It's a very special pop socket commemorating the event here.
Wanted most. It's just like that. How it is. Because we have our strengths and weaknesses. Have vision, can't you see? Make a way for me. Stand up. And share your When I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up. Follow you. Follow you. Stand up, stand up, stand up. The champions for the champions.
A very lovely morning to everyone gathered here. I know we're all eager to meet our beloved chairman and our Mrs. Chairman who've graced us on this very, very special occasion. A very good morning to one and all gathered here. May I please welcome you all by saying hello, good morning, and a very, very happy anniversary to the entire Apollo family. 41 glorious years, 41 years of caring, of love, affection, ensuring great health for not just our near and dear ones, but all of India. Today, we celebrate the flame of dedication, the flame of excellence, the flame of intelligence, the flame of intellect, the flame of care, the flame of cure. This very flame was lit 41 years ago by none other than the architect of modern Indian healthcare, our beloved chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy. Vanakkam, sir. Welcome. Namaste. My name is Sahitya Jagannathan. It is my privilege to be your host this morning. To begin with, may I please welcome the President and CEO of Apollo Hospitals, Dr. Madhu Sashidhar, to please deliver the welcome address. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Namaste, everyone. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the celebration of the 41st anniversary of our unit. This is where it started. And today, we embrace a theme for our celebration, which is 41 years of healing. It's a journey committed to transforming healthcare in India and abroad. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed founder and chairman, Dr. Pratap Reddy. Sir, your visionary leadership has been a guiding light. And even on the world stage today, your impact is stronger than it has ever been. So thank you, sir. We're also honored by the presence of Vice Chairperson, Ms. Preeta Reddy, Managing Director, Ms. Sunita Reddy. I also want to thank our Joint Managing Director, Ms. Sangeeta Reddy and Ms. Shobana Kamineni. I want to thank each one of them for their consistent efforts to inspire our teams through their dedication to putting our patients first. 41 years of healing has earned us the trust of 150 million patients from 140 countries. These patients have placed their faith in us, and we have been privileged to serve them. This global trust underscores our role as a beacon of hope, not just for patients in India, but from the world over. Over 41 years of healing, Apollo Hospitals has grown into a vast healthcare network of 73 hospitals. We are proud to have a team of more than 10,000 doctors, each one of them leaders in their respective fields, who embody the mission of providing compassionate and cutting-edge medical care. 41 years of healing have witnessed remarkable milestones that have set new benchmarks for medical excellence. We have, starting with the first robotic surgery in India, we have now performed more than 17,000 robotic surgeries, pioneering minimally invasive procedures for better outcomes. Our transplant program, from the first transplant, has done more than 26,000 transplants that have given patients the gift of life. In our commitment to bring the latest medical advancements, we are proud to have introduced proton beam therapy and ZAPEX to Southeast Asia. These cutting-edge treatments provide significant strides in cancer care, often providing cure to those patients who have been sometimes deemed incurable. Over 41 years of healing, Apollo has served as a premier training ground for doctors, and today we trained 8% of India's national board trainees across 45 specialties. These are not just numbers. These are stories of lives that have been saved. These are stories of families that have been reunited. These are communities that have been strengthened. They reflect our dedication to our medical professionals, the trust of our patients, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that is a hallmark of Apollo. And today we are not just healing. We are ensuring wellness through the pioneering efforts of ProHealth, the vision of our chairman. Today we are 41 years young. The foundation of 41 years of healing guides our future path by a simple yet profound philosophy. Our chairman's commitment to bring world-class healthcare and make it accessible to all. I want to thank each and every one of you, our dedicated staff, for being integral to this journey. I'm grateful to our patients and their loved ones for having placed their trust in us. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey continues. The vision is clear, the future is bright, and together we will bring in a new era of healthcare excellence. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the celebration.
Thank you, Dr. Sashidhar. What a warm welcome. And I must say, very, very inspiring call to action for everyone to get started with this new era of healthcare excellence. I love how Apollo Hospitals is always redefining excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this morning started on a very serene note. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Let some of the calm, the collaborative spirit, and the sense of oneness and family that is there in this atmosphere sink into you. And now that you're feeling all of that, may I please invite Dr. Nandini, Senior Consultant, Microbiology, Laboratory Services, to please render the prayer song and invoke the Almighty. and the sense of oneness in families and a wellness atmosphere sink into you. And now that you're feeling all of that, may I please invite Dr. Nandini, Senior Consultant, Microbiology, Laboratory Services, to please render the prayer song and
Lord
invoke
Almighty's
your lives.
protection and blessings. सरस सामदान भेद दंड चतुर सरस सामदान भेद दंड चतुर सरस सामदान भेद दंड चतुर साटी दैवं यौवरे सरस सामदान भेद दंड चतुर साटी दैवं यौव रे ब्रह्मवे सरस सामद भेद दंड चतुर परमशाम्भवाग्रेसरुण्ड ऊचु परम शाम्भवाग्रेसरुण्ड ऊचु పలుకురావణుడు తెలియలేకపోయే పరమశాంభవాగ్రేస రుండూచు పలుకురా తెలియలేకపోయే సరస సామదాన భేదదండ చతుర సాటి దైవం యౌవ రే బ్రోవే సరస సామదాన భేదదండ చతుర ಹಿತವು ಮಾಟಲೆಂತೋ ಬಾಗಬಲ್ಕಿತೀವಿ ಶತಮುಗಾನ ಯೋಧ್ಯ ನಿಚ್ಚಿನಂಟಿವಿ నత సహోదరులు అజూజేసిరాక హతము చేసితివి త్యాగరాజనూత సరస సామదాన వేదదండ చతుర సాటి దైవం యౌవ రే బ్రోవే సరస సామదాన వేదదండ చతుర
Thank you, Dr. Nandini. We'll now begin with the lamp lighting ceremony. May I please invite our beloved chairman, Mrs. Chairman, family members, senior doctors to please join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. The flame of healing, the flame of dedication, the flame of excellence was lit 41 years ago. Today, with the lighting of the Kuttuvilakku, we bring love, light, and radiance into all of our lives. This signifies how Apollo has been there for 41 years for people in their darkest moments by showing them a ray of light, a ray of hope. Thank you once again for joining us here as we celebrate 41 years. We're also very grateful for the presence of the current Inspector General of Police and Additional Director of the Tamil Nadu Police Academy, Mrs. Tenmuri IPS. And a very, very warm welcome to Ms. Vidya Shankar, a distinguished leader in the field of child rights and women's empowerment. Thank you for joining us. May I now invite our chairman to cut the cake on the occasion of us celebrating 41 years. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. It's always nice to have such special and sweet moments on an occasion such as this. Up next, we have a special rendition of the Apollo anthem by the very, very talented students of our nursing college. This is something we look forward to every year because they've been rehearsing and preparing, and they're all there with their bright smiles, ready to light up this morning for you. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get you all to please put your hands together, give our nursing students a warm welcome as they begin. And this is the Apollo anthem, so may I please request our guests to please rise if that's all right with you. Thank you.
Yes, we want the future to be free from anxiety. To wipe out years of suffering and sadness from every face. Helplessness to death and pain would melt away. With hope so strong, we won't lose our ground. Forward we'll move on and on. Don't stop to hear this word from within. We want to find you, touching life. You think the power to heal, touching life, touching life, touching life.
Anthem.
हमको है इंसान पे सब रहे बेखुद शहर पर तो Veedu. Aata Mashali. You think Malivano Pulindiram Udanganayam Udalayam Alayam Kampade Devitam Kirtam
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we launch the Apollo Publication Enhancement Program, APEP. This groundbreaking initiative aims to boost research publications across Apollo hospitals, Apollo University, and the Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. With a goal of publishing 1,000 papers in a year, APEP will provide comprehensive support, mentorship, and a central portal to foster a culture of research and innovation. To officially launch this program, may I please invite our beloved chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, to please do us the honor of inaugurating the Apollo Publication Enhancement Program portal.
Apollo Hospitals has led healthcare education and research in India with 10,000 DNB graduates, 800 plus research papers published last year alone. We're a powerhouse of medical knowledge. Today, we are delighted to launch the Apollo Publication Enhancement Program APEP portal. Our goal, 1,000 research papers next year, further solidifying Apollo's position in academics and research. The APEP portal connects mentors and researchers, fosters collaboration, streamlines publication. As we celebrate 41 years of excellence, we look to the future. It empowers every Apollo family member to excel, from senior consultants to medical students. With APEP, Apollo reaffirms its commitment to advancing healthcare knowledge. Join us on this exciting journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a beautiful launch. I can encourage you all to put your hands together, make a little bit of noise, not too much, but a little bit. Thank you. What a nice way to convey your enthusiasm. We have lots of special launches lined up for you here today. So it is now my privilege to announce to you that over 40 years of excellence in neurocare is a very special postal stamp celebrating the remarkable journey of the Apollo Institute of Neurosciences. Since 1983, Apollo Hospitals has been a pioneer in healthcare, and today the Institutes of Neurosciences stand as a testament to world-class neurological care and innovation. Let's commemorate this milestone with a very special stamp. May I invite our dearest Miss Preeta Reddy, Vice Chairperson, to please join us on the dais. I'd also like to welcome Mrs. C. Swati Madhurima, Senior Superintendent to the Post Office's Chennai City Central Division, to join us on the dais. May I please invite our Vice Chairperson to felicitate our guest first. So, on this special occasion, I'd like to invite the following doctors to please join us here on the dais. Dr. M. Dhanaraj, Dr. V.L. Arul Selvan, Dr. S. Yogaraj, Dr. Geeta Lakshmipati, Dr. S. Rajendran, Dr. S. Muthukanni, Dr. Vijay Shankar Paramanandam, Dr. Somasundaram AC, Dr. S. Karthikeyan, Dr. Shrikant Srinivasan, Dr. Balamurugan, Dr. K. Chandrasekhar, Dr. C.V. Shankar Ganesh, Dr. Srinivasan Paramasivam, Dr. Vigneshwar Ravi Shankar, Dr. Joy Varghese, Dr. Arvind Sukumaran, Dr. Prabhash, Dr. Satish, and Dr. Ari Chako. Welcome, welcome. Can we give a warm welcome to all of our doctors who will be receiving the stamp? Doctors, there is a lot of you. It's an impressive number. We have a large enough stage. Can I get you all to spread out a little bit so everyone is visible in the photographs, please? Thank you. I like my job today. I get to give orders to doctors. This is fun. Our doctors in the extreme left, can I get you all to take one step back, please? One step back. Just everybody take one step back. Just make a little bit of room. We're all good? Please step forward, block me. This is your mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now please invite our beloved chairman and the family to join us on stage for this special occasion. May I also welcome Dr. Kritika Acharya. Kritika Acharya, welcome, doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now please invite our beloved chairman and the family to join us on stage for this special occasion. We're now ready to unveil the commemorative stamp over 40 years of excellence in neurocare. We're truly grateful to have Dr. Pritika here with us. She was the very first doctor at the Apollo Hospital, the Department of Neurosciences. And it's also very nice to know that the very first doctor happened to be a woman, inspiring generations. Thank you, doctor. Having you here for this launch means a lot to us. Very, very special. Thank you for making the time. Thank you. May I now please invite our Vice Chairperson, Ms. Sunita Reddy, to speak on this occasion.
To our chairman, the strength behind him and with him, my mother, my four sisters, my three sisters, and the members of the next gen, Madhu, and more than anything else, all our amazing clinicians and the members of the Apollo family, which grows every day. And with the addition of 24/7 and the pharmacy, who needs a special acknowledgement, the family has really, really grown, Chairman. Thank you and a happy anniversary to each one of you. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of three very important women today who have graced the occasion, Ms. Swati Madhurima, Ms. Tenmoli IPS, and Ms. Vidya Shankar. Thank you all for giving your time. Chairman has 4 daughters, and hi, Sinduri, special mention to you. So Chairman has 4 daughters, and I think he kind of missed not having sons. So we worked a bit harder than we normally would have, I think, to do what we had to do. And we would never have achieved any of what we did if it wasn't for all of you. So today is a day to say thank you and to acknowledge the amazing work done by each member of the Apollo team. And with some help, I was just trying to pen down what really makes Polo a healthcare leader. And it's not merely the state-of-the-art equipment, not the sprawling infrastructure that defines us. At Apollo, it's the fusion of compassion with innovation, the relentless pursuit of excellence that drives us. From the skilled hands that operate in our theaters to the warm smiles in our corridors, each moment at Apollo is a testament to what healthcare can aspire to be. Expertise in action, absolutely. Every procedure, every treatment planned is definitely a masterpiece. It's tailored with precision, aiming not just to heal, but to enhance lives. Apollo isn't about setting benchmarks, it's about creating a legacy of wellness, a sanctuary where science meets human touch. So when you ask what makes Apollo the leader, it's our commitment to empowering not just lives, but generations who you see here. With every heartbeat, we pledge to safeguard what is truly ours and means so much to us. I really want to wish you all a very, very happy anniversary. And about our stamp, I think this is our 6th stamp. No other organization has had so many stamps to their credit. And I want to acknowledge the efforts of Malti for doing this and the presence of Ms. Swati. But there's a very special acknowledgement, and I have to thank Sinduri for making today young, happy, and happening, because it's the next generation which really lights, refreshes the flame, whether the music or the fact. How many of you read that Chennai and realized what the last bit was? Who thought it was 41? Can you raise your hands? And who thought it was AI? Can you actually raise your hands? So in a way, it's both. She kind of created magic. And AI means actually Indian. Throughout the globe, they're saying that AI means actually Indian. And I think Sinduri showed us a way that we're actually Indians and we can ignite that flame of passion, which the Apollo torch is all about. Do it with compassion, which the nurse is all about, and do it together. And that's why we have that ring of hope. So Sinduri, thank you on behalf of all of us for making today truly special for the Apollo family. And we have 400 neurologists, and I think this is just a mark of respect to acknowledge the amount of work which they have done in healing lives, in touching lives, and we will continue on this journey, Chairman. I promise you on behalf of each one of your family members. Thank you.
It is now an exciting moment as we now proceed to the launch of the Pink Book. May I invite the camera crew to please step down so we can free up the screen. Thank you, gentlemen, for cooperating. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to introduce to all of you 2 of our very special guests. We have with us Ms. Tenmoli IPS, the current Inspector General of Police and the Additional Director of the Tamil Nadu Police Academy. May I request you to please join us on the dais, ma'am? With an illustrious career spanning several key roles, including Superintendent of Police in multiple districts, Additional Commissioner in various crime divisions, and service with the CBI, she has been a pillar of strength and integrity in law enforcement. She's a recipient of numerous accolades, including the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister's Medal and the President's Police Medals for meritorious and distinguished services. Ladies and gentlemen, if that is not cue for all of you to clap, I don't know what is. We have with us someone very, very distinguished here with us. Ma'am, what an honor it is to have you here with us. Thank you so very much. I'd also like to welcome onto the stage Miss Vidya Shankar, a very distinguished leader in the field of child rights and women's empowerment. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here. As the founder and managing trustee of Relief Foundation, she's been a pioneer in advocating for children in distress and institutional care since 1998. She's a renowned POSH consultant, having been an integral part of numerous corporate and government organizations in upholding women's rights in workplaces. It is an honor to have you here with us today. So, of course, we were trying to think of who in the Apollo family we could have here with us to welcome you. So, we're very, very privileged to have here with us our joint managing director, Ms. Sunita Reddy, who's joined us here online. And we also have here with us Mrs. Chairman, Mrs. Sucharita Reddy. Ma'am, can I request you to please join us on stage? We'd now like to felicitate and welcome our guests. Also joining us on stage is Ms. Sindhuri Reddy, the CEO of Southern Region. And may I now invite Mrs. Chairman to hand over the first copy of the Pink Book to Mrs. Tain Murray and Ms. Vidya in the presence of our Joint Managing Director. Thank you for joining us online, ma'am. It's so nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. May I invite the two of you to please be seated. I now like to direct all of your attention towards the AV screens on stage. We have Ms. Sangeeta Reddy's address. Please pay attention. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning. A very, very happy anniversary. And vanakkam. Chennai first anniversary நடக்கும்போது நிச்சயமா வணக்கம் சொல்லணும் இல்ல. So very, very happy anniversary to all of you. Respected Chairman, known to many as the Karna Janmam, you were born for a purpose. And by God's grace and with the support of so many, many people, both part of the family and the other supportive circle, this Karnam that you were born for has been achieved and continues to grow, evolve, and inspire. So, Chairman, happy anniversary. Mrs. Chairman, the wind beneath our sails, the strength behind all of us, and so many, many others. Of course, my wonderful sisters, our directors who are our guides, our patients and their families who are our inspiration, and the Apollo family who are the guardians of the Apollo flame. A very, very happy anniversary to each and every one of you. 41 years ago, when Apollo embarked on this journey that would transform Indian healthcare forever, what began as a vision to provide world-class healthcare to every Indian has grown into a global beacon of hope and healing. Sometimes we don't realize how much impact we have. Last week, I was in Berkeley. It's the hallowed halls of knowledge. And it was because of the outstanding work that every single doctors like Dr. M.K. Mani and Dr. Rama Mani there, and many, many others who we can't name, but every nurse, housekeeping technician, everyone who's put your passion forward because of your joint work. The name Apollo is truly this global beacon of hope and healing. And so congratulations Happy anniversary, and may the strength, the power, and the beauty of what you have done continue to solve and save and give hope to millions and millions. Over these 4 decades, Apollo has become not just a healthcare provider, saving lives, healing communities, continuously redefining what is possible in medicine, from clinics to proton to 24/7 to home care to being continuously available. And now through education, publication, science, the IIT tie-up that our amazing managing director has put together, every single one of these are steps driven by the passion to make the world a better place, to give health and happiness to every family. So as we celebrate our 41st anniversary, we honor the transformative beginning that happened in that lobby that all of you are sitting in, that took place in 1983. The historic day that set the foundation for a legacy that touches millions of lives every day. And let us pray and let us promise that we will continue from life-saving, cutting-edge surgeries to touching smiles and just reaching out. Let us continue this true purpose of healthcare, knowing that it is to treat, to care, to protect, to heal, to innovate, and to prevent. And Chairman will tell you more about ProHealth, but the definition of what we are committed to do continues to grow and evolve and be crystallized by this important thought, which is not only the health of people, but truly to preserve their happiness. It is my honor, and thank you, team, and thank you, Sinduri, for this, fantastic way that you've put this together. But for giving me the honor to speak about the Pink Book. Human resource has always been the greatest power of Apollo. And it is not a human resource, it is an Apollo family. And a commitment to bring the safety, the security, the trust, and the happiness of the Apollo family has been an ongoing journey. So today, as we launch the Pink Book, which talks about the safety and the security and the processes, this book and these guidelines were actually presented by Dr. Anupam Sibal and me to the Honorable Health Minister, Nadaji, to form the basis for the national policy on protection of women across the healthcare workspaces. This is something that we at Apollo commit to do. It is not a regulatory compliance. It is not a document. This is a promise. And this is a continuing promise of the importance of women in the workforce. It is a reflection of Chairman's deep ideology that every single human being has the spirit and the capability. He talks not just about women, he talks about everybody and brings out the best in them. So this is a document which helps enable equity across the workspace. We were doing it before it became something fancy. It talks about enhanced leadership, but mostly about every methodology for safety. And let me also promise you that this document will have a monitoring element, that everything in this document is really protected. You have lots of exciting things to do, so I'm not going to take very long, but let me just conclude by saying that in a very heartfelt way, that this journey that all of us have the privilege of traveling together is a blessing from God. We've achieved great things in the last 41 years, but our work is far from complete. Many, many more people need us. And as we celebrate this anniversary, let's rededicate ourselves to the values that have shaped Apollo, because it is that purpose, that commitment, and these values. And these are the values of compassion, of respect for each other, of excellence, and the relentless pursuit of safety, dignity, and the highest power of science to heal, to cure, and to give hope. So with this, Vanakkam and happy anniversary.
Thank you, ma'am, for launching a comprehensive guide that empowers our hospitals with the tools and knowledge to ensure a trustworthy and high-quality care experience for all of our members, patients, and visitors. May I now invite Mrs. Tainmori IPS to please address the gathering. Welcome, ma'am.
Chairman Apollos, Madam Chairman, Vice Chairman, MD, members of the extended family of Apollo Group of Hospitals, doctors, employees, and the beyond extended family, I should say, of Apollo Hospitals. Good morning, and it's a privilege to be with all of you on this great occasion. You have been protecting the nation similar to the police. When there is, yes, you can clap. Somebody was rightly catching up the spirit. Similar to the police, the doctors and the nursing fraternity and the pharmacists and everyone related to the health industry, you are protecting the body along with us. When someone is hurt, we don't treat the hurt. We treat the hurt that caused to their hearts, how he was cut, by whom he was cut. We punish him. Whereas you were here treating him actually to the physical body and making him better. So we share the platform, and here I am sharing it with you on a joyous occasion. I wish lots and lots of years of growth for you as well as the humankind who come under your care. I wish that everyone gets it at its best from your hospitals and from your hospitality also. Because you have made an example of making hospitals are not only for healthcare, it is also mixed with hospitality. You ensure that they are given full care even during their illness, which is more relevant and more important. I'm very happy that today on this occasion, the board has thought about releasing this pink book. When there is something pointed out as a deficiency in the society, it needs to be addressed. Your board has addressed it, I would say, by releasing a book, by giving you a guideline. These guidelines do exist. We are reiterating, we are improving, we are ensuring that they raise up to the occasion, they meet out the problems that could come out at workplaces like this. We have always got this harassment guidelines, anti-harassment guidelines, how to attend to harassments. But actually, there is something more. The board has raised up to the occasion. It has to actually raise up to the occasion. How it happens? There was one line from the Apollo anthem. You could have heard it as I was. Udale Alayam. உயிர் நம்மளோட ஆன்மா வந்து தெய்வத்துக்கு ஈக்குவலா we have said about it. Whether we have realized it. Can a human body be differentiated as that of a woman and a man? Can a body be abused? Can a body be objectified? Who has to think about it? Is it the board or the individual? It is the individuals. So every one of us here has to think about, yes, my board has given me something. The hospital board has thought about us. Whether I'm thinking about myself. If I'm a woman, am I courageous enough? Am I clear enough? These two questions, please think about. If I'm coming to the society, it's not enough that I put up myself with best clothes and best makeup. Ensure that you're clear and courageous to handle whatever comes out. The society is full of positive people and few deviant people. So don't think about the deviant people. If you come across them, be clear about how to handle. There are panic buttons in the indicated, but who's going to press it? It's me, the woman, the girl, the child. Do I have the courage? When do I press? How do I press? That is one side. Should I make somebody to press it? That is the other side. You understand that the courage comes from one side, the abuse comes from the other side. The abuse is from 50% of the other 50%. There also there is some deviations. Should I make? Can I think like this? Should I put somebody into such a situation? Am I that difficult person or bad person? So all 100% of us here have to think about, who am I? I'm controlling myself. The control comes from within. The control doesn't come externally. Arrangements can be there only for the deviant population. But let us ensure that those deviant population are the least amongst us. Let us be conscious about our thought, our actions, our signals. As I said, clarity in thought. I'm in a workplace. How do I conduct myself? This has to come out from the women as well as the man. There are so many occasions where we think about when somebody says no, it is no. Till now, I was holding hand. I was touching and talking to somebody. Somebody says, "Don't touch me." There ends my freedom. That clarity and that courage should come from within. So let us think about it at 1 minute. Am I behaving in that manner? Am I clear in sending the signals? Am I clear in receiving the signals? There should not be any confusions. Confusions always leads to problems. Problems are avoidable. This is also avoidable if we are clear and we are courageous and most of important, characterful. That is the most important thing. Character comes only when we respect the freedom of others. It's applicable for the man as well as for the woman. Somebody is not comfortable with someone coming into the personal space. Let us ensure that we respect it, we realize it, we understand it, and give it its due. That is a nice, thoughtful decision the Apollo groups have taken today. Because in this industry, man and women coexist longer in different times and difficult times. It cannot be classified as day, it cannot be classified as night. We coexist like the police woman who stands on the road along with the policeman doing his or doing her duty. So these industries have to think about it. I'm happy that Apollo on its anniversary has given all its employees a clarity to think about themselves, whether they are appropriate in conducting themselves in workspace. Let us ensure that it is put in action, it is put in thoughts, and the workspace becomes better. I once again wish all all in the Apollo family a happy anniversary and prosperous and happy future. I thank you all for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You've given us a lot to reflect on. Thank you. I think each one of us is going to take home those questions, have conversations with our families and our friends. May I now invite Ms. Vidya Shankar to please say a few words on this occasion.
Respected Chairman, Mrs. Chairman, it's indeed an honor to be here on this important occasion with the large Apollo family that goes across every part of the world. Everywhere I go, the most familiar word I see is Apollo. And the spirit of excellence is seen here too. They've raised the bar. For the last 15 years, I've been in this work of POSH, prevention of sexual harassment. And this is the first time I'm seeing a preventive step being taken in producing a book that is useful for a common person in the workplace to understand the law. This is such an empowerment of sorts. You have raised the bar, and I'm so tempted to take and show this to all the other committees that I am in and say, look, 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 this is how we should be doing it. I have been crying hoarse for this, and you have made it happen. And I'm so glad and proud that I'm here a part of this. When we are in the workplace, as Ms. Marie said, we tend to speak of facts, opinions, and feelings. So, while conducting yourself in a workplace, if you speak more facts, nobody's going to take advantage of you. But the minute you open yourself a little bit and you speak on opinions, you're revealing a part of yourself. But then when you start speaking feelings, exposing your vulnerability, that's when you are taken advantage of. And it's such a traumatic thing. For the last 15 years, I can tell you the worst ever thing is to go and sit for a case. I feel This will never ever happen in Apollo because the spirit of excellence is here, and this book, forgive me for saying this, will be redundant. Thank you very much.
When spoken in that spirit, you're fully forgiven. Thank you for those words. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to felicitate our winners for the Apollo Safety Olympics. Can I encourage all of our winners to please join us in the front? Thank you. You all know who you are. Can I request you, wherever you are in the audience, to please join us in the front? Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo Safety Olympics is a new initiative from our operations team to enhance fire safety, security, utility, biomedical equipment safety, and hazmat protocols across our hospitals. During the course of the initiative, we focused on key activities like the 72-hour fire drill relay and specialized safety training. And to recognize the top units with gold, silver, and bronze awards, may I please welcome onto the stage our beloved Managing Director, Ms. Sunita Reddy. For Group A, the gold goes to Chennai, Maine. May I please welcome Mr. Naveen V to join us on stage to collect the awards. We also have a certificate. We have two silvers. First from Delhi, can I please welcome Mr. Sachin Patidar? Mr. Sachin from Delhi. Welcome. Followed by from Lucknow, we have Ms. Preeti Sharma. Congratulations, Mr. Sachin. May I please welcome Ms. Preeti to join us center stage. And now the bronze goes to APCC. May I please invite Mr. Karan Puri to join us? May I also invite Mr. Harshad Reddy to please join us on the dais. Welcome, sir. Next, in Group B, we have two golds. The first gold goes to Tenampet. Can I please welcome Ms. Maria and Ms. Mumtaz? I love this all ladies group that is on the dais. Welcome. This is so nice to see. What a lovely picture. Sir, can I have you stay back for all of the awards, please? Thank you. Our second gold goes to Mysore. May I please welcome Mr. Iga Vishweshwar Reddy and Mr. Varun to join us on stage. And a gentle reminder to our photography team, if we can make way for our winners and then take the picture, your cooperation would be appreciated. Thank you. Our silver in this category goes to Indore. May I please welcome Ms. Pooja Mishra. We have two bronzes in this category, and the first bronze goes to Vanagaram. May I please welcome Dr. Rahul Menon. Our next bronze goes to Madurai. May I please welcome Mr. Neelakannan to join us on stage. Next, we have Group C, and the gold goes to Karur. May I please welcome Mr. Sridhar on stage. And the silver goes to Karekudi. And can I encourage you all to keep the applause going? We've got 2 more awards left. Miss Lavanya, welcome on stage. And finally, for the bronze, we have Karim Nagar, Mr. Gaurav Loria. Thank you for stepping in and collecting it on Gaurav's behalf. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you once again. May I now welcome Ms. Sunita Reddy to please address the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, while we wait for ma'am to join us, can we give all of our award winners a huge round of applause? Because I saw some of you taking a bit of a rest. I feel like the Pongal breakfast is getting you all settled down.
Namaste and good morning, everyone. You know, when I stand before each year, I forget the speeches that I've written, and I have written 4 pages, but my daughter said keep it short. But it's very difficult to keep it short when you want to say so much. And the words thank you are never enough. So today, as we celebrate 41 years of Apollo, let me tell you about the impact it's made on our country. Yes, we were made in Chennai, but the impact is felt, like Sangeeta said, all over the world. And this impact is, has a huge, it's changed healthcare in India, but more than healthcare, it's impacted every individual life. So as you think about, longevity, when Apollo first came to India, the average lifespan was only 56 years. 40 years later, it is 76 years in urban areas. And that is the impact. If you look at infant mortality, we have decreased it by a factor of 10 times. And this is what Apollo has done. How do you put a word, a definition around this sort of impact? Because it's crucial, not just to the nation, but to humanity, the work that all of you do. So my gratitude to the doctors, our very distinguished doctors, my gratitude to our nurses and all of you who've been part of this Apollo family, bringing this quality of care to this country, to our Dr. Mani and his wife, Rama Mani, thank you. You've been here for a long time and you've been very essential to the core of creating Apollo's DNA. To our very special guests who are here to inspire us, thank you for your presence and the message that you had to us. Miss Tenmozi, Tenmoli, Madhurima and Vidyasagar, thank you so much for your inspiring words and your presence. You continue to inspire us. So when you think of Apollo, I think the rest of the world knows us as the largest healthcare system. They know us as 77 hospitals, 200 clinics. They know us as 2,000 diagnostic centers. They know us in different formats. Today, with the launch of 24/7, we've actually exceeded physical boundaries. 24/7 has 30 million downloads, and therefore it connects all the points of care. So having created this connectivity, Apollo needs at this cusp of a new generation of healthcare, we need to continue to push the envelope like Chairman has always done. So the theme for this year is Gen H. And why Gen H? Because Apollo is about treating every generation of human beings. It's not just about today, they talk about Gen Z, they talk about millennials, and they talk about the aging population, and they talk about the seniors. This is not what Apollo represents, the circle of life from birth to old age, from the work that we do in our cradles to our clinics, to our hospitals, to our intensive care, to the connectivity that we have with other hospitals through Apollo Connect, and now with the digital initiative through 24 by 7. Gen H is not a product, it's not transactional. It's something that has value for all of our stakeholders because all of you are very much part of Gen H. You're very much part of creating a value that cannot be bought by any monetary benefit. It is a value of good health and good health for all of humanity. And that, as we've told you before, is priceless. So thank you for continuing in this journey of creating priceless human lives, because it is a great contribution that you have made. When Chairman started Apollo, all of us knew that he did it because he lost a patient who was very young and couldn't reach the US in time for care. And today, he continues with the same vision. It was not driven by the fact that, yes, here's a business opportunity. This was not a business opportunity for Chairman. It was a purpose. And that's what drives us on. The fact that we've done the hospitals, we continue to grow, we've moved into the preventive healthcare space, which is really about keeping people healthy. It's again the purpose. And what is I've heard the best definition of purpose as this, that people don't buy what you do. They don't buy a product or a service. They buy why you do it. And that's why Apollo is different. It's why we care. It's why we want to keep people healthy. And this is what people look for. Gen H always also stands for happiness, because when you ask Chairman, why did we start preventive healthcare? He says it's not only to keep people healthy, because all of us know the cost of people falling sick is tremendous, but to keep you happy. And happiness it's not a goal, it's a direction. So it's something that we need to do every day. Not only, for me, part of it is coming to work happy every day, but for every family where, all family members are happy, happiness is a direction that is very much part of Apollo. And it is, I think, preventive healthcare is part of our journey to reach that goal of happiness for all. I want to end by saying that, when Apollo started, and in the first 10 years of our speeches, we always said, Apollo is first. Apollo is first corporate hospital. Apollo is the first to have the largest network. Apollo is first to do this procedure. Apollo is the best. Apollo is great. We've done the best in oncology. We're the first to get proton. But today we move beyond first. And this I learned last night in Chairman's house. He said, when you do something good, he says, when you ask for rainfall, it doesn't fall just on you. It falls on the nation. And that's what we've done. We've lifted the healthcare of the nation. And for that, I thank you all. May God bless you in this wonderful journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. It's nice to know that all daughters keep their mothers on their toes and throw curveballs in the last minute. That was very, very nice to see. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now a very, very special moment. I'd like to welcome onto the stage Dr. Arul Selvan, Senior Consultant Neurologist, Apollo Hospitals. Please say a few words, and I don't know how he's going to manage this in a few words, which is speak highly about the chairman, because I, for one, can go on and on and on. Doctor, welcome, sir.
welcome everyone. I'm really privileged to stand here at this joyous occasion to speak a few words. So I'm very, very happy. I've been here nearly 2 decades to work in a great institution like this, where everything is professional from the top to the bottom. And we are spoiled for choice. There are so many consultants in each department, and there is so much of choice for you for cross referrals and for treatment. And so one of the best places to work. And regarding chairman, of course, as she said, you can keep speaking on and on, but I would like to just quote a couple of instances. So one I would really admire is the excitement and enthusiasm which he has even today. So when he was about to start this ZAPEX in Delhi, so he was so excited and he was full of enthusiasm to bring that technology to India for the first time, in Asia for the first time. So it is so infectious. So sometimes you feel where he gets this energy. So that is one thing I feel about new advances, technologies. Sometimes he is much more advanced than us. So when I meet chairman, sometimes I feel what he is going to ask, something new which I don't know. So that is something which is I really feel proud of. And also his commitment, it's just unbelievable. Once several years back, he had a neurological issue. There was a doubt. So we said, sir, please get admitted. We want to observe you for a day. He said, no, I'll go. I'll come back tomorrow. So he went back next day morning. We want to know what happened to him. So I called to find out how is chairman. And then they said, chairman is in Delhi. He is at Indraprastha Apollo attending a meeting there. So that is the sort of commitment and passion that chairman has. And I would also like to say a few words about the next generation also. For example, Ms. Sunita Reddy, once what happened, that's also happened a few years back. So we were, there was a patient, VIP patient, we had to discuss about it with her. In the 4th floor, we were sitting there. Suddenly, there was a bit of a vibration. So it looked like sort of a tremor has happened. And immediately she got up and ran out of the room. So 4 of us were sitting there. We didn't know what to do. And within the next few seconds, there was another little stronger tremor. The whole thing was shaking. So we thought we should immediately get out of the hospital from the building. We had to go to the open space. So we came running down. By the time we reached the 2nd floor, we saw Ms. Prita Reddy inside the ICU talking to the security people. So at first, the moment, the instant, she didn't even think. It's like a what shall I say, instinct. She wanted to see what to do to the ICU patients, how to get them out of the hospital to safety if there is anything happening. So this sort of a committed leadership, we are very, very proud to work. So I thank again the opportunity given.
Sir, Doctor, can I request you to please escort our beloved chairman onto the dais so you may felicitate him on stage as well? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give the warmest of welcomes for our beloved chairman as he joins us on the dais. I need one more. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so very much. Chair, please. Thank you. Today is a special moment as we celebrate the heart and spirit of our Apollo family, our Apollo game changers. Over the past few weeks, you've seen your colleagues step up, inspire, and truly embody what it means to be a part of Apollo. I'd now like to invite all of our award recipients on stage to receive the award from our beloved chairman. We'd also like to inform you that the grand award is sponsored by Vivek's, one of India's leading and respected consumer electronics and home appliances retail chain. Our very first Apollo Game Changer award goes to Ms. Divya S., dietitian from the Dietetics Apollo Kotrapuram Clinic. Next, can I welcome on stage Ms. Tilagavati Santakumari, Nursing Officer, Nursing Apollo Heart Center. Followed by Dr. Pragati M.O., Medical, Apollo 1. Next, I'd like to welcome Ms. Kalaimagal S., Staff Nurse, Nursing Apollo Cradle, Karapakam. Followed by Ms. Srividya Omanakuttan, Physiotherapist, Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center, Apollo Hospitals, Tondeyar Pet. Followed by Mr. D. Giridhar, Manager, Projects Corporate. Mr. Rajesh S., Coordinator, Outpatient Services, Apollo First Med Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more awards to go. Keep the applause going. Let's encourage everybody. Ms. Karthikeyan, Supervisor, F&B Apollo Children Hospital. Ms. Revati, IVF Nurse, OPD, Apollo Women's Hospital. Ms. Prasanna, Supervisor, F&B, Apollo Proton Cancer Center. Ms. Sophia A., Senior Registered Nurse, Nursing Apollo Specialty Hospitals. Mr. Prabhu, Assistant Supply Chain Management, Apollo Specialty Hospitals, Vanagaram. Mr. Venkata Prasad Rajamohan, Sous Chef, F&B Apollo Cancer Institute, Tenampet. Mr. N. Ravi, Senior Technical Officer, Biochemistry Lab, Apollo Main Hospital, Greens Road. And the grand prize with the gift voucher from Vivek's goes to Vetrivel Junior Executive, F&B Apollo Proton Cancer Center. Thank you, sir. May I please invite you to be seated? Thank you to all of our winners. Congratulations once again. I'm going to request you to please head on over. Thank you. So I'm sure most of you have seen this in the Hindu newspaper and the other newspapers as you were sipping your morning coffee. We're going to have this up on our screens as well. But indulge me a moment as I read this to you. CO, care of. An artifact from the era of postal communication, the phrase signifies a sense of belonging. The city of Chennai has always been high on the sense of belonging, and justifiably so. Warmth, affection, and care are woven into this city's very DNA. Chennai's spirit of caring is the reason why our founder, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, founded Apollo Hospitals here in 1983. Today, after having touched over 200 million lives, we still look to this city's spirit of caring for guidance. As we celebrate our 41st anniversary, Apollo Hospitals takes pride in belonging to the city of Chennai and are honored to care for the city's residents as our own family. Thank you for all of your love and trust. Thank you to each member of the 1.2 lakh strong Apollo family. We're talking about each one of you here and those of you joining us online. And above all else, Thank you, Chennai, for inspiring us in the way we care. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the gentleman, the man, the visionary, the icon that's been inspiring not just Chennai, but all of India, and it's been representing India beautifully on the global scale. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Join me in giving a lovely welcome to our beloved chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy. Yes, please. You speak after.
My lovely, lovely Apollo family. I love you all. Yet another happy, happy anniversary. We have celebrated 41 anniversary, but what we have done in these 41 years is something every single human being is proud of. Keeping people healthy and happy. This is what you've done. Because what we have realized, when I sit here, I always remember Dani Dale Singh, our then past President of India, when he cut the ribbon and opened this hospital, there were a few senior citizens from here, senior members of Chennai family, and they said, Dr. Reddy is a very clever fellow. He has built this not for a hospital, he's going to make it as a 4-star hospital. So after, the president came for 20 minutes, and you all know, he spent 1 hour, 40 minutes. Was he endless praise. Then I told these people when they repeated what they said, I said, it's not 4-star hospital, a hotel. I'm thinking about 7 and 9-star hotel. But what really you have made reminds me of the banyan tree. Banyan tree with 250 branches. That the tree started here. Right here in that door, it started. And this is the entry for people going back healthy and happy home. So I think this is what we have created, and the trunk is hit from here. I think in Calcutta, is it? World's largest banyan tree. I thought Adyar was the biggest one, but they said the bigger one. But in any case, this is what we have done. Today, we are, every single state in the country, and we have touched so many lives because they came to you because they saw that there is something that you are going to give them very special. And that special is the happiness and health. These are the two things which have made a great impact on the nation. And I don't want to tell, I've already repeated several times why I started this hospital, because there was no care available in the country, and people who are, what I told the Prime Minister, the powerful and the rich, that the 1% of the population could go abroad for their health care. Today, everybody in India can have, and people from all over the world are coming. Why? That's because of our doctors, our nurses, our technologists, our supporting staff, our security staff, and our, the person who gives the first hello to you and saying, what can I do for you? I think this is what you have done. What can I do with a small word? But what you have done is something, very, very, very heartening. I feel so happy at each day that what we have done. We are present in every single state in the country. We have the largest number of the branches which is producing different varieties of healthcare issues which are being addressed by them. I also want to welcome at this time Sushil Seth, who have been from day one, who have been helping us and guiding us. And I want to thank our senior, our guests of the day who mentioned all this. But all of this I can say is because today Apollo not only is present all over the country, but it has transformed the healthcare of our people and taken a large number of other institutions to come along with us, so that India need not go abroad. People from abroad will come to here. So everybody asks me now that you are all over India and made all of this, Dr. Reddy, what more can you want to do? I said, it's not me that's going to decide what more. It is the people who are in Apollo. The 750 people who first came in, All that the mantra that they learned was "Good morning, Apollo," and then just when they're leaving, to say what good thing have I done for the day. And then Preeta Reddy added the other mantra, TLC, tender loving care. With all of these, we have become now one of the world's best healthcare providers, and not just giving health and for a sick person. To keep a person healthy is very important. This is what I think the new thing that we are now going to dominate is on the pro health. The pro health is a preventive health checkup. Once we do it, and we are the first, all of you, I hope all of you are sitting here, our Apollo family, all of you had the checkup. 75,000 of Apollo families and their spouses and the children we had. This is the first in the record of the world where a whole family, and their families all had the checkup. Otherwise, we know now the threat of non-communicable diseases. 1 out of 4 gets the disease. Now today we have prevented all of these in Apollo family. This is what we want to take it to the rest of the world. Not only just to cure, be number 1 organization to cure. We will and we shall tackle. We say so. Thank you for giving all the stamps. Well, no other hospital in the world have got so many stamps released, because the work that's being done by each and every one of you have been outstanding. And let's keep this up, because it's not just India today. The world is facing a huge threat on healthcare. And this is where I think previously I used to say Apollo came because people couldn't get care from India. They had to go abroad for good care. Now the world is feeling, and you should make it happen, that India should become the global healthcare destination. When I said this to our Prime Minister, he added one more word: heal in India, heal by India. So this is where we're working, and I'm sure each one of you will give your thoughts to say to sparkle. There are many, many achievements that you have done in every single field. It's not just the clinical work that you have done, because the great credit goes to our physicians, Dr. Mani sitting here, and all his colleagues who have been here from day one, who made the tremendous thing. I can do it, but my hospital or our family will give me the full support. So the nurses and everybody gave, and the technology we gave from day one. The first CT scan was bought by us. Today there are 2,000 CT scans in the country. The first cath lab was done, first MRI. Now first proton in this part of the world. There was no proton in England, no proton in Southeast Asia, Singapore, everywhere, and we bought the first proton. Like that, just now we installed a ZAP. So I think we will not hesitate, because our doctors, our staff know how to use the best technology for our single purpose, saying the best possible care for anybody, for anyone, from not just India, from anywhere in the world. We have so many times people ask me, Dr. Reddy, you are now all over India. When are you going abroad? There are other institutions that are coming. So we just now tied up with a year from now, second largest hospital corporation. What's the name? Common Spirit. 140 hospitals they have. So they have signed up with us saying, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas, how can we do? Sangeeta just spoke. She just went and signed their IT for all their hospitals will be managed from Hyderabad. Even yesterday she signed another hospital from US saying that they will manage their IT care. So this is where I think we have realized that Indian doctors, Indian nurses, Indian technologists, Indian supportive staff, and especially the IT teams, the supporting teams are outstanding. What you have done is made us feel proud. I'm so happy that my wife yesterday did a big puja, Lakshmi puja, the best puja that one puja which I have seen so well. I think that will to bless all of us and our families and our patients to get that good wishes. So I have many, many, many wonderful things to tell you, but you are doing more than people can think that you will do. As I said, the technology we brought proton last year we put ZAP in Delhi. Already we are talking, saying, what about the flash therapy? All this is because you have shown that you can use it and make that significant impact on that patient who probably would have had no other choice. So this is the wonderful thing. I have great gratitude for the number of things that you all have done and the people who have supported us, especially your families. Your families have withstood when you are working 16 hours a day, 18 hours a day during COVID time. All of this because I'm so grateful to all of you and your families, and they were taking the next step. Last 40 years was different, but the next decade is going to be totally different because that's what Sindhuri said. Today it's a total transformation, care of. Apollo takes care of you. So that means you'll do many newer and super things to touch their heart and keeping them healthy and happy. I think the two single things which I always think is Apollo will provide that happiness for the homes. We are doing it in all of these years and will continue to do to bring the best possible care for people in the country and the world. I have no doubt in the next few years, India will be the major healthcare destination because we also have shown that the Indian doctor, Indian nurse, Indian technologist is second to none, and we have plenty of them. We not only have enough people for us, I think we can take care of the world. This is where in the global workforce also, there is an opportunity for India to send 8 to 10 million people this decade and up to 40. This is and apart from the great work that you've done in healing people, you're also going to a large number of Indian families helping the people across the world in their healthcare. God bless all of you. I love you all. And I have no doubt tomorrow you will be doing something which you will never heard. I just finished saying common spirit was one for our hospital. I forgot Sangeeta called me 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, saying another hospital has come to us yesterday, has signed, saying please take care of our ID for all that hospital. So I think this is what you are doing. Sitting here, and this is the banyan tree. It started all here, but there is no, banyan tree in Calcutta grew only in that space, in that 200 or 400 acres. But we are going to be taking care of the bird through the space. God bless you. I love you all. I'm with you, my wife Sucha, and the children, and all of you are with me all the time. And we are with the patients and the relatives. And I thank our guests. I'm happy Suset is there saying there's something more that you can do. Thank you, sir. I love you all. God bless you.
May I now invite Dr. Rahul Menon, CEO and Director of Medical Services, Chennai Cluster 2, to please join us on stage to present the vote of thanks.
Morning, everyone, and namaste to all. It is truly a privilege to stand before you today in celebration of such a monumental occasion. As we reflect on the incredible journey of Apollo Hospitals, I cannot help but feel honored to be a part of this legacy, a legacy that began 41 years ago with a simple but powerful vision to make India the global healthcare destination. Today, as we commemorate this milestone, we also reinforce the vision of our beloved chairman, Dr. Reddy, and his pursuit of pro-health. This vision of promoting preventive health is not just the way forward for Apollo, but a campaign that must be at the core of everything we do as we continue to shape the future of healthcare. It is my great privilege to deliver this vote of thanks. And on this special occasion, I would like to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to our beloved chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy. Sir, it is your dream, determination, and foresight that have brought us together in this noble mission. Apollo Hospital stands tall today because of your unwavering belief in healthcare excellence, and we are deeply grateful for your leadership. I'd also like to thank our Mrs. Chairman, Mrs. Sucharita Reddy, for all her unwavering support and the silent strength she provides behind the scenes. I would like to extend a special thank you to Ms. Preeta Reddy, our Vice Chairperson, for her relentless pursuit of excellence. You have always reminded us that nothing is ever enough and challenged us to constantly ask, what can we do better? Your guidance has been a force to push our boundaries and strive for the best. To Ms. Sunita Reddy, our Managing Director, thank you for your inspiring leadership. Your reviews are always insightful, and I think I speak for all of us when I say that we look forward to them as opportunities to improve, to learn, and to grow. Your passion for driving Apollo forward has been instrumental in our success. A heartfelt thank you to our Joint Managing Director, Ms. Sangeeta Reddy, and Executive Vice Chairperson, Ms. Shobhana Kamanini, for your remarkable contribution to Apollo's growth and vision. Your leadership in expanding our reach and influence has been nothing short of extraordinary. You both continue to be an inspiration to us all. A big thank you to Mr. Harshad Reddy, Director Oncology, for your relentless efforts in driving forward the oncology vertical. Your leadership has strengthened Apollo's commitment to take oncology to the world-class level. Thank you so much. A very special thank you to Ms. Sundara Reddy, the true star behind the scenes. You helped piece this entire program together seamlessly, ensuring every detail was perfect. Thank you. A special mention to all the team members for their hard work and seamless execution in this program. A heartfelt thank you to our MC, Ms. Sahitya, for guiding us through this morning with such grace and energy. You have truly added a special touch to today's event. I would also like to extend my thanks to the staff, the nursing staff, who sung that anthem so beautifully. Thank you so much to them. And a big thank you to our distinguished guests, Mrs. Tenmuri, Mrs. Vidya Shankar, Mr. Seth, for gracing this occasion. It is indeed a great initiative by the team to launch the Pink Book, a timely effort, especially as we emphasize women's safety. This initiative is not just significant, but also deeply necessary, and we applaud the team for their dedication to the cause of making our hospitals safe. Finally, I want to acknowledge the wonderful efforts of all the teams that contributed to the various initiatives, such as the Safety Olympics and the Apollo Game Changers. These initiatives highlight the continuous innovation and commitment to excellence that Apollo stands for. And it was amazing to see everyone's effort. As we look back on these 41 years, we celebrate not just the milestones, but the people who have made it all possible. From our patients who have placed their trust in us, our doctors, our staff who work relentlessly every day. This success belongs to all of us. We also look forward to what the future holds. Together with our chairman's vision of ProHealth, leading the way, I'm confident that Apollo Hospitals will continue to redefine healthcare and touch even more lives in the years to come. Thank you everyone for being here today and for your continued support. Let's continue this journey together, making history as we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Menon, for that very warm and heartfelt expression of gratitude. But I must say, my biggest takeaway was that very, very cheeky reference to insightful reviews. It was nice, a touch of brevity in the midst of the vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we come to the conclusion of us celebrating 41 glorious years at Apollo Hospitals. I just want to remind all of you that there is a pop socket that is available for all of you to take home. It's available right there. So don't forget to take one before you leave. There's also a very special hand stamp, something for you to remember today by. So before you leave, make sure you do get stamped. We're not done yet. For everyone who's joined us online, the Connect with All units will take place shortly. Please bear with us. For everyone who's joined us here live, thank you so very much. Your presence truly added to the grace of this occasion. On behalf of Apollo Hospitals, Nandri, Vanakkam, have a good day and happy anniversary one more time.
First, wish you all happy anniversary. Apollo anniversary, 41st anniversary. Is also our family's Apollo family anniversary. God bless all the units. I don't know how many units we have now, but what it is it's all a great service to humanity and to the country. What started in Chennai was just the beginning. The seed was placed in Chennai, but today you are all over the country, and in the near future, I will see that you will be all over the world, not directly or indirectly, but you can do many things. Sitting here using the technology and impact and give health and happiness for all people. I said there are many achievements that you all have done in the last 41 years. The biggest achievement that we all have done is to say, now I know that we can make a difference for people's health, not in India, but anywhere, anybody anywhere in the world can now trust us that we will do the very best in making significant improvement for people across the world. Today has become one of the good institutions because of our wonderful doctors, but most importantly, the entire family of Apollo, who coordinated together to make what we are doing. And that's big difference to say. The quality that you have to do it, the quality of care which no one can get anywhere in the world. I bless all of you. I will pray for us. When I pray for the Apollo family, I will pray each and every one of you. Say that we will continue in our mission to give the greatest possible healthcare available for them anywhere in the world. And the world will come to you. Already, as I mentioned, with the second largest hospital chain in US, Common Spirit, they have come to us saying there are 7 to 8 things trying to help us to help people in America. The other hospitals also will come. So I'm proud that India going for best care outside the world. Indians today, India today, we can do it. And I'm happy that it all started in Chennai. And you are doing, each one of you are doing one better than the other. This is where we are not competing. We are now saying that I'm only breathing out so that I can make the person who trusts me much more happier and greater and greater things will happen. God bless all of you. I love you all.
See everybody.
Sunita is here.
Happy anniversary.
It represents all the family and my family.
Thank you, Chairman, sir.
God bless.
All the best. Each one of you can just wish and identify yourselves.
Chairman.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Yes.
Happy 41 anniversary, sir. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the wonderful all of you have. The full family. God bless you all.
Thank you. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Say happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, sir.
Happy anniversary, sir.
Happy anniversary,
sir.
It's good. Happy anniversary, sir. It's coming. Baba.
Happy anniversary, sir.
We're moving from one to the other, sir.
You just watch it.
You just watch it.
Happy anniversary, sir.
Happy anniversary, sir.
Happy anniversary, sir, from Pichi.
Happy anniversary to all.
Happy anniversary.
ঠিক আছে
Shija.
Of course. Happy anniversary, sir. Now it's
Thank you for all participants. Thank you. Happy anniversary for everybody. Thank you.